Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, or depending on what time you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. So today, I am in East Falmouth, Massachusetts, and I'm on my way to the Falmouth Cinema Pub for a screening of How to Train Your Dragon. Now, this actually will be my second time seeing the movie. I saw it in IMAX on opening night or Thursday night. I really enjoyed the movie. I'll talk more about it at the end of the video. But you might be wondering, wow, you're pretty far from where you usually go. Yes, so I'm actually in Massachusetts for something else, and I thought I'd take advantage of being here. So actually starting tomorrow, I will be on my way to Martha's Vineyard, celebrating the 50th anniversary of Jaws. Now once again, stay tuned till the end of the video. I'll have more information on that as well. But the hotel that we're staying at, I actually noticed that there is a movie theater pretty much like right behind it. It's like a 5-minute walk, which is why I'm walking right now and not driving. And I'm almost there actually. So yeah, I thought I'd check it out. It seemed like a pretty cool theater. I've never been to a cinema pub before, so I thought this could be a fun new experience. I'm wondering if it's kind of like Alamo Drafthouse where they bring the food to you, have servers. So I guess we'll find out in a few minutes. And this is the lobby. Got all their posters up here. Some of these are for movies coming out. Some of these are for movies that already came out, like Materialist is already out. Phoenician Ski, Ballerina. So it looks like they have 4 theaters, and I am going to be in theater number 2, actually. So let's go ahead and head to theater number 2. I love movie theaters that have the old posters. Okay, it's actually much bigger back here than I thought. I thought it was going to be a little bit smaller, but yeah, they got older movie posters. So yeah, it's 4 theaters, all showing newer movies. So they got Mission Impossible, Ballerina. This must be like their, I'll have to check this out, canned cocktails. I mean, since I'm in the area, I might as well get something, Nantucket themed. So let's go ahead and head into theater number 2, and let's see how big it is. As I said, I'm going to see How to Train Your Dragon. Okay, yep, so it's recliner seats. Okay, it's a pretty decent sized screen. I would say there's probably fit about 100 people in here. Not sure where I'm going to sit. I might sit third row. I think third row would be pretty good, especially the aisle. Let's see, take a seat right here. Yeah, it's not bad. I definitely gotta get a popcorn. I'll probably do a small, because I probably am gonna get food as well. They got beer, canned cocktails. Might have to try a canned cocktail. Yeah, they got a lot of choices. On the backside, it's just like food. So hot dogs, grilled cheese, chicken tenders. And we got mozzarella sticks. I love me some mozzarella sticks. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how are you? Have you had a chance to look at the menu?
I have, yeah.
What can I get for you?
May I get a small popcorn with butter? And may I also get a Sun Cruiser vodka lemonade iced tea? Do you need to see my ID for that? Sure thing. Can I also get a water to go with it? Thank you.
Do you want a cup of ice to go with it as well?
Yes, please. And then I'm also gonna get the jumbo hot dog. And can I do sweet potato fries? Perfect.
Do you want any mustard or relish with that?
No, just as is.
So your total's gonna be $33.97.
All right. All right, and I just got out of a screening of How to Train Your Dragon at the Falmouth Cinema Pub. Now, if you're wondering why I'm standing outside of a Burger King right now, well, there actually is a tie-in to the movie because Burger King is doing it's like a How to Train Your Dragon Flame Whopper kind of thing. I actually had it. It's pretty good. So just speaking of movies and food, well, let's talk about the movie and the theater. So first off, How to Train Your Dragon. Second time watching it, I really enjoyed it. I love the fun energy it has, and I also love the heartfelt energy that it has as well. So I really liked it. The visuals are amazing, and the cast is really, really good. The two young stars, Mason Thames, Nico Parker, I think they are two people to keep an eye out for in the future. Okay, so that's just the movie, just a general review. Really enjoyed it, highly recommend, especially for families. Okay, speaking of families, all right, let's talk about the movie theater, the Falmouth Cinema Pub. Just gonna be honest, wasn't the best experience. Did not have a good time. Almost considered leaving at one point, and here's why. So, if you're like me and you get easily distracted, man, this was not the type of screening you wanted to be at. Now, going in, there were a lot of kids. And I was like, okay, I prepared myself. The kids were fine. No problem with the kids at all. The parents, on the other hand, actually had to move my seat because in the row that I initially was in, the mom, like 2 seats next to me, just on her phone early on in the movie. And I'm just like, oh my God, come on, really? Even then, I saw other parents on their phone. I had to like take my hoodie and like prop it on my shoulder just to block the row down for me because one guy kept going on his phone. And I'm just, man, it's really the worst part of going to the movies nowadays is people on their phone. But yeah, the kids were fine. No problem with the kids. All right, the next thing is, it was a nice big screen and the movie looked good on the screen. Here's my problem, and this kind of goes into the distractions again, is that, so they had these like overhead lights that you typically see at any movie theater. Typically they have these little overhead lights, but usually those fade when the movie starts. They usually keep them on up until like the trailers, and then once the movie starts, those fade. Well, they didn't. They stayed on, and it was very distracting. It was harder to see the screen. I wonder if they kept these on because they had staff or servers coming in and out, going up to people and serving them food and beverages. But at some point, I was like, all right, they're probably gonna turn those off maybe like, I don't know, 30 minutes into the movie. And it just didn't happen. So it was basically on for the rest of the movie. And I was just like really? Like, man, like, it just made it harder to see the movie. And then the last thing I'm gonna say is the sound. So I don't know if I want to be critical of the theater because I don't know if it's the theater or if it was the movie itself. Now, I already have seen this movie once in IMAX, and it sounded pretty good, but I do remember thinking that the sound mix did sound a little bit off at certain points. But for this screening, it just felt very low in general. And there's just like little like sound effects, little like clinks of the armor or the swords, the weapons that I feel like just should have this impact, or even just like the sound of like fire and the explosions, and just felt very, I don't know, just very dull. I'm just like, man, I don't know, is that the movie or does the theater just have this cranked down a bit? Because like when I'm there and I want to be immersed, I want to hear it, I want to feel it. Yeah, not the best experience, just being honest. Also, just the servers coming back and forth. I didn't love it. You know, I've been in those types of environments before, and it's totally fine. Thankfully, I've seen the movie already, so it didn't take away from a first time watch and like not getting information. But for anybody watching it for the first time, I could see this that definitely being distracting to the point where you're missing like key information about what's going on in the plot. But anyways, so going back to what I was saying in the beginning of this video, yeah, so I am right now in Massachusetts, and tomorrow I am heading to Martha's Vineyard for a week. And I'm going to celebrate the 50th anniversary of Jaws, which released June 20th, 1975. So we have a full week planned of activities, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm currently working on a little project for the whole week, and I'm hoping to have that out by the goal is 4th of July because it's like perfect timing for Jaws. Just Jaws is a great 4th of July movie. We'll see if that works. But keep an eye out for it. I'm excited, man. It's I've never been to Martha's Vineyard. Jaws is my favorite movie of all time, so I've had this plan for a while. But anyways, that's my take on How to Train Your Dragon, the Falmouth Cinema Pub, and until next time. All right.
See you, chump.